Hey guys, my name is Confident. Welcome to the 24-minute lesson excerpt where I will be sharing with you some ideas, some methods, some strategies or concepts that you can incorporate as you prepare for your final exams, be it you're studying for your mathematics N1, your N2 or your N3. Now, if these videos are handy and you are benefiting from them, you can actually press the like button, or if you've got some ideas, you can leave some comments below. If you also like to be notified of extra videos every time we post them, you can subscribe to our channel and then you'll get some notification every time there are new videos. And also, if you are interested in some of our resources, be it textbooks and some videos, you can check this at the end of this video. We will send you some information. Now let's check this concept out. In as much as logarithms can be complicated, but they are one of the simplest areas of your mathematics, which I will encourage you to get more marks when it comes to your final exam. You just need to master a few things, master a few laws, and you will see that most of the questions that they bring about, it's a repetition, which means there is nothing extra new that they can bring. You just need to master the first laws, and then you'll find that everything that they're doing is repetition. One of the common questions that they bring about is the one that I've just decided to share with you. It says in this question, simplify the following logarithm. So, okay, it's a log. And it says without use of a calculator. And then it says show all your steps. Now, the moment they say without the use of a calculator and they want you to show all the steps, my first thing that I'm tempted to do is to take the calculator. And with the calculator, I first find the answer and work towards that particular answer. So now let us punch this whole thing, enter it into the calculator and see what it leads me to. So I've got, in this case, 8 log. So now I'm going to use that one. And then E, it's shift ln, where there is that E, but it's got an extra box. Usually you put just power 1 there. Play forward, and then square root. You see that square root of E again, shift E, that power, because there's nothing there, you put a power 1. Then moving on, plus, then you've got log, put that one, which allows you to put a base of 16, and then play forward. You have minus, and then you put a bracket. It says log base 10, and then you have 25. It closed the bracket, plus, sometimes you find that it did not close the bracket. It is your duty to close the bracket after putting a log, and then plus log. For example, if I just use this log, you can see that there is no bracket. If I say 45, it means I must close that bracket myself. But in this case, it says plus. If I use that log, automatically it closes log base 10 of 4. So it closed there. And then my answer becomes 6. So you can see that this simplified to the answer of 6. So what is my aim? My aim is to get 6. So now let us work this kind of a problem and see how to get that particular answer of 6. Now let me start with the first part. The first part that I'm going to start with is this part before the sign. Now with that part, it's 8 log base E square root of E. I'm just writing 5. You know, my hand sometimes just write things that I don't know, that I didn't even tell it to write. You know, sometimes these hands are naughty. Okay, joking about that. This is equal to log. Now, if I put the 8 there, remember I've got log base E. Now that square root is the same as you're putting that. Now there is a 2 hidden there, so, and there is a 1 there, so it's 1 over 2. These are the laws of exponents, and then you write that E like that. This is from the laws of exponents. When you do that. Now, using the laws of logarithms, when you've got a power, just to remind you that particular law, the law says if you are given log in base a of x to the power of m is equal to, now that law says this particular m will drop down to go before the log so that it will become m, and then if I can maintain the color there, it will be m log base of a of x. So this is a law that I'm using here. So now with that particular law, what I will have then in my previous expression, it will be equal to 8. Now when it comes this side, it will multiply and becomes 1 over 2. All right, and then I've got my log base e of e. Now you know that if I say 8 times, in this case 8 times a half, it's more like I'm saying half of 8, it becomes 4. So this is 4. Again, here I have to use a law here. Now the law says log base a of a is equal to 1. What is the law focusing on? If the base and the number matches, then it becomes a 1. Similarly here, you can see that I have got my e and my e. Doesn't matter whether it's xx, whether it's 5, as long as it matches, it becomes a 1. So this is 4 times 1, which is equal to 4. Okay, so far so good. So we have gotten that. Now let us move on to the next one. The next one that we are going to be looking at is, if I can just, because of my space, it's not complicated, this one. I'm going to be looking at log base 2 of 16. Now this one is not complicated because I have to now write 16. The moment they gave me the base, the hint there is the base of 2. So the question is, if they gave me 2, I must find 16 in terms of 2. So this is same as log base 2, and 16 is same as, take a calculator. Now look at it, is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That is 4 times. So which is 2 to the power 4, I get a 16. So this is same as 2 to the power of 4. But again, if you still remember, in this particular rule that I used in here, when I say it, when there is a power, you drop, so that 4 will drop also in this case, and the 4 will drop such that I'll be having, in this case, that 4 will drop and I'll have log 2 of 2. They need to be 4 times 1, and that will become more like I have got 4. So which means this part is a 4, this part is also a 4. Now let us look at the one that is in brackets. The reason that they put it in brackets is because you need to treat it as a single entity or a single thing. So what they did there is everything inside the bracket, which is log base 10 of 25 plus log base 10 of 4. They are saying treat this thing as one thing, and also you can see that the bases are the same, meaning that there is a lot common with that. So now, what law are you going to use? If you still remember the laws of logarithms, it says log in base of a of x, there is a plus log in base of a of y, this is the law, is equal to log in base of a of x times y, or xy. So this is a law that will be applied in this particular part. So we have the plus sign, as you can see, so it means In this case, it will be equal to, now log base 10. Now I take 25, then I multiply it with 4. I think you can see that, and therefore if it was continuing, it was going to be log base 10. 25 times 4 is simple 100. Now this further continues to become log base 10. You know, when you say 100, you must know 100 is 10 to the power of 2. Similarly, you can see that this is one of the most common laws that you must always know, whereby if the power drops down, and in this case you will have a 2 there, 2 log 10 of 10, so which is the answer becomes 2 times 1, which is equal to a 2. So which means this whole part there becomes more like a 2. So whenever you are solving this, if you put it all together, now just to put all this in more of that box, and then I say the answer, you know what it will be. That particular answer will be 4. Remember, the first part gave me a 4 plus a 4, and then the last one was minus 2. Now 4 plus 4 is 8 minus 2, it is 6. And if you still remember, our final answer also from the calculator gave us 6. So that is how you can approach the working of this. But remember, as you are working in an exam, you need to show all this working in your paper. The only things that they do not want you to show is these particular laws. You can forget about the laws like that, and like that. Do not write the laws, but you can actually apply the laws. And actually, these laws are also given in at the end of your question paper in the formula sheet. So you need just to apply them. You can write them. It's always good. It's a sign to show that you know what you're doing, but the application of these laws is what they are looking for. Thank you. I hope the video that you just watched was of benefit to you. And as I said, if you benefited from the video, you can press the like button, or you can leave us a comment below. And if you want to be notified of these videos, you can always subscribe to our channel. Now, if you want the full curriculum of this mathematics, if you're studying for mathematics N1, N2 or N3, and you want the textbook as well as the videos, we have a full curriculum of the mathematics N1, N2, N3, as well as the accompanying videos. We also have videos of the previous question papers, the latest papers that were written in video form. These question papers can assist you as you prepare for your exams. We also have PDF version of the previous question papers that were written since 2014 until now. And if you want them, you can check all the information from our website, and trust me, these will become very handy to you. We sell them at a very discounted prices, and it is worth the try. Thank you.